Okay, we got a good one right here. It's called Innocent Black Teacher Handcuffed at Gunpoint. Cops handcuff innocent black teacher at gunpoint. But we start the video. Viewer discretion advised. Some of this image may be disturbing to some views. There we go.
Your hands up!
I live here.
What's your name?
Jasmine Horn.
Step out the car. Jasmine Horn?
Yes.
All right, face the car.
I live here.
Okay, face the car. Put your hands behind your back. Drop the bag.
Okay. I live here. What's wrong?
Grip her hands. Yep, cuff her. This bag come off? You alright?
Yeah.
Alright. You got anything on you? Any kind of weapons, anything like that?
No.
Alright. You got anything in your shoes or anything? No weed, nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
I don't smoke. I'm a school teacher. I
got
don't
you.
understand what's going on.
Okay, I'll explain everything to you in just a second.
I just finished working out. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Alright, have a seat for me.
The only people who did something wrong were the cops
Yep.
who pulled her over, had guns drawn on her. Her name is Miss Jasmine Horn.
Like she said in the video.
This happened in June 14, 2021. This is a really interesting background.
And
all
she
right?
got home from work. I work at the gym.
Mecklenburg police drew down on this school teacher. All right. She was wrongly detained. The story broke when Ms. Horn told a local station she feared she would have become the next Breonna Taylor. The second grade teacher had been sitting in her car outside her family's home when the police approached her with guns drawn. Horn was in handcuffs for 15 minutes. During that time, officers spoke with her mother and grandmother, who confirmed that they had no idea who Jocelyn Horn was. They were looking for somebody named Jocelyn or Jocelyn, not Jasmine. Here's that conversation.
Do you know a Jaselyn? Jaselyn? Not her twin, I don't think.
They twins. That's
Right.
Jasmine, and this is Jaleesa.
Yeah,
Right.
we're not looking for Jaleesa. Do you know a Jaselyn?
Jaselyn.
What's going on, sir?
We're trying to find a Jaselyn.
Who?
Jaselyn. Jaselyn. Horn.
There's no Jaselyn Horn there.
Okay, so y'all don't know who that is.
No.
Your daughter's out of handcuffs. She's about to be let go. I just wanted to talk to y'all and see if y'all know who that was.
Did you handcuff my daughter?
Yeah, based on what I told you.
What? Why would you handcuff my daughter and that's her car? That's her vehicle.
Right, and we got that as a suspect vehicle.
And just arrest somebody just because of an email and not find out the person's name and who the car belongs to?
Yes, ma'am. An email from a detective saying a suspect in a violent crime is driving that car.
Oh. Let her go. Let her go.
She's already let go, man.
Damn right, let her go.
Yeah.
Your detective is a dumbass, by the way. You're a dumbass, too. You know why? Because all you had to do was say, ma'am, can we see your ID? Oh,
Exactly.
well, look at there. Your ID says Jasmine.
Jasmine. Not Jaselyn.
All right, ma'am.
Maybe that's her real legal name, Jaselyn, but her
We
goes by
apologize for the
Jasmine.
inconvenience. You mean to tell me none of these cops who are supposed to be trained investigators, not one of them said, well, let's look at the ID. As a matter of fact, the license tag came back as Jasmine. Mm-hmm. Nobody questioned that.
And she said her name was Jasmine Horn.
Wow. Charlotte's Police Review Board, according to the Charlotte Observer, Charlotte's Police Review Board has agreed to investigate a citizen's complaint about officers who pointed a gun at and handcuffed a school teacher last year after they mistakenly identified her as a stabbing suspect. The Citizens Review Board has rarely ruled in favor of citizens bringing complaints against police and often hears cases related to officers' use of force like shootings. Last week's unanimous vote signals the review board believes there's enough evidence that the CMPD should have taken disciplinary action against the officers involved, but it is not a final decision. The police chief gets a recommendation. Put up the chief. Police Chief Johnny Jennings.
Johnny
Buck
Jennings.
stops with him. He is the person in charge. Now, I want to remind everyone about citizens' review boards, all right? These review boards, for the vast majority of cities, are in fact non-binding. They have no power. At least in the city of Atlanta, they have subpoena power.
Yeah.
But their decisions are not final. Their decisions are just recommendations. All right? Farron, what are your thoughts on this case?
What's really terrifying to me is the fact that immediately as they're walking up to her with the guns drawn, that already tells us that they're prepared, like, okay, we may have to kill somebody. Without even knowing at the time that they had the wrong person, the immediate thought in the brains is, well, let's get the guns out because we may have to murder someone today. We may have to end a human being's life. And God only knows what could have happened if she would have, panicked.
Yep.
It looked like she was kind of on the verge almost of a panic attack, and trying to calm herself down, as any normal person probably would at that point. There are guns pointed at you. You're being pulled out of your vehicle. You've never committed a crime. You have no idea what's happening. And it's all because these police officers can't tell the difference in two very different names that just happen to start with the same letter. And like you said, all they had to do was walk up and say, hey, really sorry, ma'am. We've had, we're looking for a suspect. Would you mind showing us your ID just real quick? We need to make sure. Oh, okay. Got it.
No
hey,
problem,
have a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
See you later. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, just like a typical mistaken identity. You say, or it's like, we're looking for a suspect. We just want to make sure you're not him. Like, I remember one time I was walking down the street going to the store, and the cops, they didn't have a gun drawn, but they had a flash in my eyes, and they asked me, they asked me to say, sir, are you Nicholas? Like, no, my name is Tom. And I say, okay, say, okay, Tom, do you have an ID? No problem. Boom. Got my ID, ran it down there, went to the store, got my couple beers, went down to home. The reason why they were looking for a suspect as well, because they're looking for a suspect in a double homicide murder. Some guy named Nicholas committed premeditated murder and killed a family of 4, including a mother and a father in the city of Faircrest.
That's it.
Yeah.
But they don't even do the bare minimum.
Yeah.
The immediate gut reaction is get your guns, let's go harass this lady. And then when the mom
Then she makes
says,
the son
you
move
put her
her
in
pants, let's
handcuffs, the
just
guy's
shoot her.
like, well, she's
Because we
out of
fear
them
for her
now.
life and her safety.
Like
Right,
the
like, not
mom
a
is
big
being
deal.
irrational. Like, we have let her out. What's your problem? It's so sick. But that is the sickness that really just permeates throughout these police departments across the country. It's a sickness is what it is.
Yeah, and this is why people don't like the post.
Yeah, that's why it's funny. I remember there's a video out there, I think I saw on the channel as well, a video like over 2 years ago. Cops going on there and says, yeah, I'm a little trigger happy today, guys. I'm willing to fucking kill anybody and everybody right here because I'm a police officer. I'm in fear of my life and safety. Yeah. It's another case of cops playing out. And you know what today is? It's Tuesday. Happy Fuck the Cops Day! Yeah, 2 times a day, baby. Anyway, I'm out of here. My job. Peace out.